Hello, this is my fourth screencast for SSL, and we did the second part of CRUD where we used the user table to add users, update users, delete users, and read users. So this is my PHP where I can add a user and add a password, and you hit submit and it shows up on the first one. I can also just simply delete that one, or I can update one and it repopulates. So let's shorten her name and it will show up there. And then for my cold fusion, I have it so that when you load, it displays all users. You can add a user. Hit submit. And then you can delete this user now, and then you can update a user, and you can still read them. And then for my code, let's start with PHP. Here I am saying if it's not empty, I'm going to call all these actions. Then I have the add user action where it's adding a user, the username and the password here, and then it's including the user's HTML and reading them. Then I have my delete where it's deleting the users. I have to get my ID to target what one to delete, and I'm including my form, reading the users, and then I have my update, which is just reading and getting the form and getting the user ID. And then I have my update user action, which in my form, here, I can show you. In my form, I'm calling that so that my action will then be my update user action. And there I have my username, my password, and my ID. And then I'm reading them, and I'm throwing you back at the user's HTML. And then if there's none of those actions going on, then you're just going to be able to see just read the users. And then in my post, I have all my functions, my read post, my read users, and then add, or that's the wrong one, sorry. I have my read users, my read user, my add a user, my delete a user, and my update a user. And then in my model, I'm calling them all out. And in my index, I'm just calling my views. So then in my cold fusion, I have my index, which is just calling views. And then I have my users CFM, and this is calling the action. So if this is empty, I'm going to get everything, and then it's going to call the user form. And then to get all, I'm going to delete, and you have to have the post ID or the user. I called it post ID, but you have to get the ID. And then add user action, and then the update user and the update user action. And then in my, that's there. Then I have my SQL statements here. So I'm getting user update, delete user, and then add user. And then I have my forms here where I'm passing in my update, I'm passing in the values so that you can see them before you submit. Okay, that's all I have. Thank you.